Hi everyone, welcome to FORTIFIED Adegbite math class. Today we have a beautiful question on logical reasoning. Now, use the truth table to establish the claim that negation P disjunction Q is equals to negation P conjunction negation Q. Now that is the question. That is, we have to establish that this is equals to this. Now, how do we do that? First of all, you need to take note of some things. Number one, make sure you can identify your connectives. Now we have three connectives here, which is our negation, our conjunction, and our disjunction. Negation means not, conjunction means and, while disjunction is what? Or. That's the first thing you need to take note of, your connectives. Now, having said that, then let's say you need to take note of the number of variables you are given. We only have just two variables here, which is our P and our Q. So for having two variables, which means you are going to have 4 out periods. We are going to have 4 out periods. If you have 3 variables, you are going to have 8 out periods, and so on and so forth. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, let's start with this. We have our P and we have our Q. Most students don't like this topic, or most students find it difficult to get how many truths we are supposed to have in a column or how many false we are supposed to have in a column. It is very simple. Now, for the first column where you have your Q, you can easily label that 2 raised to power 0 and label this 2 raised to power 1. If you label this 2 raised to power 0, it means 2 raised to power 0 is 1. So it means you are going to have a single truth, a single false, a single truth, and a single false. Why for this column, you are going to have double truth, double false, because 2 raised to power 1 is 2. So let's put it down. We have truth, false, truth, false. Here we have truth, truth, false, false. Now, what do we have next? We have P or Q. Now, P or Q. Truth and truth will give us what? Truth. Then truth and false, just like when you have your 1 plus 0, which give us what? 1, which is truth. 0 plus 1 false or truth, which give us what? Truth. Then false or false. 0 plus 0, which give us what? False. Now, not P or Q. Not P or Q. If it is not truth, it will be false. If it is not truth, it will be false. If it is not truth, it will be false. If it is not false, it will be what? Truth. So that is for the first one. Now, let's move on to the second one to see if we can truly establish the claim that it is equal to each other. Now, we have negation P, conjunction negation Q. Now let's construct the true thing for this. We already have our P and our what? Q. Don't forget, Q, 2 raised to power 0. So you have a truth and a false, a truth and a false. Then here you have a truth, truth, false, false. Then not P, column of your not P, if it is not truth, it will be false. If it is not truth, it will be false. If it is not false, it will be truth. If it is not false, it will be truth. Then not Q. If it is not truth, it will be false. If it is not false, it will be truth. If it is not truth, it will be false. If it is not false, it will be truth. Good. Now, we have everything not P and not Q. F, that is, if it is not false, false and what? False. So, false and false is what? False. It's just like when you have your 0 times 0. 0 times 0 is 0. Then, false and truth. 0 times 1. You have your false. Then, truth and false. 1 times 0. Then, truth and truth will give us what? Truth. Now, let's take a look at the final result. False, 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 truth. False, 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 truth. So we've established the claim that negation P, disjunction Q is equal to negation P, conjunction negation Q. So therefore, negation P, disjunction Q is equal to negation P, not Q. Yeah, thank you everyone. Bye for now.